Hi, good afternoon. I'm so excited to come your way today. I'm just doing this short video for you. It's an area that really appeals to my heart. It's on entrepreneurship and how we can go along this difficult path. Yes, it's difficult. Just like the beginning of every venture, entrepreneurship is no exemption. And I've come to believe that entrepreneurs, as we would call ourselves, is actually a calling. It's like something that you have been ordained by God to do. Yeah, sort of. So it doesn't matter really your state of employment. If you're an entrepreneur, you're an entrepreneur at heart. Yes. So I would want to, at this moment, just try and describe it to you, like if you're embarking on a road trip. When you're about going on a road trip all by yourself and you're anticipating it's going to be a long drive, and sometimes you are not even sure how the events on the road will be. It leaves you with certain kind of anxiety or this difficult feeling that you don't know what lies ahead of you. Yes, that's how it is. And on the road, you can just have accidents. There might be roadblocks. There might be actually difficult situations that challenges your calling, and you begin to wonder, really, am I called to do this? But I can assure you that on this journey, there are some 4 tips that I'm about sharing with you. And if you're going to pack it in your luggage and go along with it, I am sure that I'm going to meet you at your beautiful destination and I'll be there for the party. Yes, so here goes the first one. I think the first I would want to, at this point, share with you is commitment. Yes, if you're an entrepreneur, you need commitment. It's like a marriage relationship. You and your entrepreneurship, you are in it for the life of it. Yes, for the long haul. You have to make up your mind that you're going to go all the way and not give up. Yes, there may be challenging situations that requires you sometimes to regroup yourself, sometimes take a moment back, do your more research, do a lot of market analysis before you come back to it. But we are not giving up completely on it. That would mean like we failed. But who even best to describe what failure is to you? You know what your success and your failures are. Yeah, so you have to make up your mind and be committed to your cause. Be committed to that calling that you've been called into in that venture. We acknowledge that it's difficult, but if you are committed to it, I believe that you get to your destination better and not broken. Yes, the second thing I want to share with you is consistency, which is the very difficult part. As entrepreneurs, we start something, we are so excited from the beginning, you are up and doing, and before you realize, you begin to slack because of the difficulties on the road. Yes, the journey gets difficult and sometimes you get lost. But if you can be consistent with that same excitement that you started with, looking for business registrations, looking for the prototyping, everything that you started, that excitement, we have to acknowledge that yes, work is routine. Work is routine. You may spice it up with certain activities that keeps you going, but the basics it's still the same. Like we get up every morning and we have to feed our bodies, we have to drink water. It's the same thing that happens with work. You still have to call your customers every day. You still have to check what is new on the market. If you are into food, you still have to go to the market, gather products, cook for the same customers over and over again while you are looking for new ones. But you don't just give up on it and say that no, work is getting routine, so you stop. Please be consistent. Give it time. It will work out fine. The third thing I share with you is persistence. Persistence. You have to persist. If if you are very talented, you think that, yeah, you've got it all together. Talent doesn't really make you successful. So if you are the most talented entrepreneur and yet you don't have persistence, you're going to give up along the way. You're going to get lost on the route. You have to persist through the difficult times, the struggles, and everything that comes along with it. Let me share it with you. Just one lady who had really persisted over 3 years of rejection, and this is Jessica Alba, the founder of the Honest Company. She was rejected 3 years consistently, and yet she's persisted. Today, her company is worth $1.7 billion. And this is just one of the examples that we can point to when we persist in our way. I'm actually sharing this with you from one of my newest articles, Entrepreneurship, a road well traveled. So you can find out more details on the blog on my website www.marinace.com. And the last of these 4 items, I believe if you have with you, is going to carry you along the way, is support. Entrepreneurs, we have to stop lying to ourselves that we are coming out with the newest invention which has never happened before. There's nothing really new under the sun. Whatever you are into, whatever you're about doing, some people have already done that and they may have failed, or others may have also succeeded, and they can just be your roadmap as you go along this journey. So you don't have to really try and hide everything and not open up to people. You have to look for coaching. You have to look for mentoring, look for support, networking groups that will help you to go on this journey, tell you where the junctions, the curves, and everything are to minimize your accidents on this road. If you're going to travel this road all by yourself with no road maps, it will be more difficult for you if you don't end up a failure. So I just want to encourage you. Look on my website, get this article, read it, imbibe it, and I'll come to you again on this issue of entrepreneurship. Until then, I'm Marinace. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.